Hello guys, welcome to my new video. Today we will speak about OPPO Reno 15 and 15 Pro, which is released by OPPO on 17th of November. I think at the moment we can just find it in China and Chinese version, but maybe after 1 month you can also find it as a global version in Europe or other countries. So first of all, we will see how is this mid-range smartphone on their website. After that, I tell you what was my experience, and at the end of the video we will have conclusion part, which we will speak about features, we will compare it, and we will see we should buy it or not. First of all, we can see that screen size is not small, it is 6.78, as big as their flagships, for example OnePlus 15 or OPPO X9. So screen size is enough good, as not as big as iPhone 17 Pro Max or Samsung S25 Ultra, but it is good. You don't feel it is small. Camera again is good, look like flagships. It is 50 megapixel. We will speak about it. About RAM and ROM, you can find 12 and 60 gigabyte RAM. And about battery, it is 6500 milliamp per hour. For fast charging, it's not as powerful as flagship phones. It is 80 watt and 50 watt wireless. Okay, about internet, 3G, 4G, 5G, and the speed is HSPA, LTE, and 5G. It's same with other smartphones at moment. Launch 17th of November. I told you they will release it 21st of November, maybe in China, not for global, or maybe also for global, I don't know at the moment. About body, weight is 205 gram. You don't feel it's heavy, it's very light, good, you can work with it easily, you can handle it. About SIM card, it has 2 nano SIM card, and it has jack for SIM cards. It is very good. And also you can add eSIM and also max 2 eSIM at the same time. So it has IP68, 69, about water and dust resistant. So it's same with flagship smartphones. Till here we just see that about charging it's a bit weaker than flagships. So about display, size is 6.78, I told you, and reinforced glass, it's protection. And you know, about body, it was not very different, or about design, everything is same with other smartphones. You don't feel it is weak, and you don't feel it's very powerful. It's normal smartphone with normal body. About CPU and platform, it's Android 16, ColorOS 16. If you like ColorOS, it can be a very good experience for you. I think it is latest Android at the moment. About chipset, it is MediaTek 8450. It is middle range, it is not very powerful, and it's not weak. So it's another difference between this smartphone and middle-range smartphones. About memory, you can see that it has 256 gigabyte with 12 gigabyte RAM and 512 gigabyte with 12 gigabyte RAM. Also, 512 with 60 gigabyte RAM and 1 terabyte with 60 gigabyte RAM. So it's good and enough. About camera, again, we see it has triple camera. One of them is 200 megapixel, about main camera. And it has 2 50 megapixel for ultra wide and telephoto. And about video, you can record 4K video, 30 and 60 FPS. And for 1080p, 30, 60, and 100 and 240 FPS you can record a video. About selfie camera, It is 50 megapixel, and it is not very high and it's not so weak. It is good enough. Too many of flagships has this camera as a selfie camera, and but it has some features, for example, panorama. And also one thing that was interesting to me, this smartphone has also zoom for selfie. Too many of flagships and other models doesn't have zoom in, zoom out for selfie camera, but this smartphone has also this feature. It was interesting to me when I was working with that. And 4K video, 30 and 60 FPS. So again, about camera, it's good as flagships, not weak. So about the speaker, it is a stereo speakers. It doesn't have any special signature. It's normal mid-range smartphone, and it has NFC, infrared port, radio. No, it doesn't have radio. USB Type-C. It doesn't have, I think, 3.55 millimeter jack. So it has fingerprint. And what we have here, very important about battery. Battery is a bit weaker than, for example, OnePlus 15 or what was OPPO Find X9. It was 7,000 and more for 7,000 and 7,500 milliamp hour, but this smartphone's battery is 6,500 milliamp hour. It is not bad, but we are comparing with flagship smartphones, and also we cannot compare because it is mid-range, but it can go to competition with them because it's powerful smartphone. So you can see about colors, it has very nice colors. Yes, it was Find X9 Pro, I told you, and OnePlus 15. These two smartphones also released by OPPO, but they are flagships. This smartphone is mid-range, but it's very powerful. Something is weaker, but generally it is good. When you compare with price and something like that, it was good smartphone. Okay, it was information about OPPO Reno15 Pro. And about my experience, screen was nice, not as good as flagships like OnePlus 15, sorry, but it was nice, it was enough. About getting hot when you are working, when you are, for example, recording video or download something, a bit got hot, but not too much. It was not very hot, but not as good as their flagship, look like OnePlus 15. About camera, I liked about zoom in, zoom out, ultra wide camera. It was very nice with very high quality cameras. And when I was working, it was very smooth, very soft. About screen, everything was very nice. So if you want to have one good mid-range smartphone, I think OPPO Reno15 is good choice for you. Generally, at the moment I'm working on these smartphones, I can see and feel that OPPO is getting bigger and bigger, and I'm sure in future you will see their name next to Samsung and even better than Xiaomi. I think they will be ever upper than Xiaomi. It was very good smartphone. So if you want to buy very powerful smartphone in middle range price, not very powerful CPU, not very powerful battery, but other things are very good, you can buy this smartphone. I can advise you to buy it. About price, about something, it is a bit cheaper, but you will have good experience. But if you have enough budget to find better smartphone and buy it, I think, for example, even in OPPO, you can go and buy their flagship like Find X9 and OnePlus, which is fantastic. I always say OnePlus is very fantastic about playing game, very hard duty about this kind of things. You can go and buy OnePlus 15 and Find X9, but also this smartphone is good. What do you think? Do you like OPPO? Do you want to buy it? I think it is good choice. But what do you think? Please write in comment bar. If you have any question, you can write it. I will answer to all of them. Have a good day. See you.